Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I decided to share with you 5 quick and easy breakfasts that are going to keep you full. I work with clients and one of their common complaints is that breakfast never keeps them full, whether they're eating sugary breakfast cereals or just plain toast in the mornings. I don't believe in, demonizing food as good and bad, but what I do know about those kinds of foods is that they are like kindling to your body. They burn through really fast and you're hungry again by 9:30, 10 o'clock, and you're more inclined, if you don't have good snacks on hand, to reach for the more sugar-laden, refined kinds of foods, which are not amazing for our bodies. So, with a little bit of planning, you can make sure that you have an amazingly nourishing breakfast that's going to last you right through till lunchtime. Not that I'm against snacking, but it's just a helpful thing to be able to accomplish in the mornings. So these are 5 of my favourite. I have plenty more ideas, but I thought we'd just limit it to that. And great for busy mums that are feeding, other family members, corporate people that just need to get out the door. A lot of these are toteable, and just anyone really. So let's kick off. I'm going to also include the recipes for you guys up in the links. So yeah, write them down as you go. A lot of these are also on my website, so go and check those out. First up is one of my favorite, is overnight oats. So this is so simple, guys. So what I'm doing here is I'm just chucking usually 1/3 of a cup of oats. There's some ground flaxseed in there, any kind of nuts and seeds that you want. In here I've used pumpkin and sunflower seeds, a few raisins or some chopped dates, and then you are going to pop it in a mason jar like this, really easy, just to grab from the fridge if you are on the go in the mornings. I'm going to put the milk right up to the top and a tiny bit higher because it does absorb the whatever milk you're going to use. I like to use usually either a cashew milk or an almond milk. And then I like to add frozen berries. And what happens overnight is obviously they defrost, and in the morning they're beautiful, and they keep it cold if you're not able to pop it into the fridge immediately when you get to work. So that's what I like to do. Instead of the blueberries, you can take a chopped banana and then chop it up when you get to work or in the morning. If you are eating at home, you can dunk this into a bowl and then add your favourite toppings. So that is an awesome start to the day. Next up, we have chia pudding. Now, the key with chia puddings is the ratio. Okay, so I've had a friend of mine try this for the first time and got it terribly wrong. It can either be really sludgy because your liquid component is too much and it's just basically like jelly, or it can be so thick that you can basically not even get your spoon into it. So the ratio to aim for this is 1 cup of liquid to 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. Now you can, I like to use almond milk, and then I just add my chia seeds, and then with this one, as you can see, I've added some frozen raspberries, and then overnight they add the sweetness, and I don't need any sweetener, but if you want to, you can add a tablespoon of maple syrup. Another amazing thing to do is chop some dates up into it that go all nice and gooey as well and add a bit of sweetness. And then, yeah, I will either put this in a bowl, top it with some granola or even some chopped banana, or you can just eat it right out of there on the way, on the bus, on the way to work, whatever. So that's another good one. As with all of these recipes, because we are all so bio-individual, some people will, this will keep them full right through till lunchtime. Other people may still be hungry, so you do need to, it's a bit of trial and error, but I guess it's about listening to your body and doing what works for you. My third favourite is smoothie bags. Now, I could have made a smoothie and just told you what I put in it, but I think this is way more fun, and it basically shows you how quick it can be in the mornings. So at the start of the week, I will make up about 3 or 4 of these, and what it means is that in the morning, all I need to do is literally open the bag, dunk this into my blender, and then whatever milk, whatever base I'm gonna, whether that's coconut water, water, or any kind of plant-based milk, that will be the liquid component, and it's done. So what I've done is I've got kale, I've got spinach, I've got 1 banana chopped up, I've also got a quarter of an avocado. I've got a couple of tablespoons of rolled oats. I've got a tablespoon of almond butter, and I've also got a tablespoon of chia seeds. So everything you need for a good smoothie right in the bag. And as I said, just dump it, add your water, and blitz, you're on. So pop that in a mason jar, and again, really easy to take to work, drink on the way to work in the car, as my husband does. So that's another really quick and easy way to do it. Now, my other favorite at the moment, which I just had to share, was my loaded pancakes. Now, this does require a little bit more time, but check this baby out. So, what I've done here is, obviously that's a single serve. I often like to make pikelets, and I have the recipe for the pikelets on my website. But this single serve pancake has half a banana, it has half a cup of soy milk, but you can use whatever milk you want. It's got half a cup of buckwheat flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 tablespoon of ground flax meal, and that is it. Pop it in your blender, pop all of those ingredients in your blender, blitz it up, pour it on your griddle, your hot griddle, with a little bit of coconut oil, flip it, 2 minutes each side, and you're done. Now with this one, I have added a really beautiful, it's a salted almond butter with cacao, so it's basically like chocolate Nutella, and some chopped banana. And that is such a delicious breakfast, and my daughter loves it as well, so you can even share it with your kids. And the last one that I wanted to share is good old avocado on toast. Now you will see, I'll just show you guys a little closer. This is not an ordinary bread, alright? This is my vegan nut and seed bread from the website. Now this is so jam-packed full of nutrients that you literally only need 2 slices. They are little, but you don't need any more than that. They are so filling, so nutrient dense, and then you can top them with whatever you want. If nut butter and banana is your thing, go crazy with that. If you're an avocado fiend like myself, I'll often add some sauerkraut, maybe some pesto or some hummus, some chopped tomato, whatever. But this bread, you need to go and check out that recipe. Amazing. And what I do is I bake a loaf, I pre-chop it, chuck it in my freezer, and then that is lunches, or if you're making some soup, have it with the soup. So versatile, so filling, and yeah, really keeps you full for ages. So those are 5 ideas for you. I hope that has been helpful. There are so many more ideas on my website, so go and check them out. But yeah, leave any feedback if you have any, and I hope that's been great.